Hello, hello. AOE League's 2v2 action here, week 3. And we have a Division A set here between Team CapyCarrot and, yeah, this is a little confusing. So there's a team called CapyCarrot, there's a team called Mars Pipers, and there's a team called CapyCarrot and Mars Pipers A. So that is the team CapyCarrot will be matched up against here today. For short, I'll just call them MPCC. All right, take a look at the draft here. Let's see if we can maybe predict which civs will be used on which maps. So we've got Arabia for game 1, and then the two home maps are Acropolis and Nomad. Acropolis for CapyCarrot and Nomad for MPCC. All right, mine's Franks. That's got to be Arabia, right? That's a pretty easy one. Acropolis could be Chinese Burgundians, could be Chinese Berbers. I'll guess Chinese Berbers, and then Burgundians, Malians for Nomad. On the other side, we've got Spanish and Persians in the pool. That's got to be Nomad, right? And then I'll guess Huns, Vietnamese for Arabia, Mongols, Portuguese for Acropolis. That's my call. All right, Britons, Ethiopians, man, they've been getting a lot of bans in this tournament. And yeah, once again, the bans that we are seeing here. And without much further ado, let's jump into those games. Game 1, where are we at? All right, let's roll. Game number 1 here. So CapyCarrot, we've got player 1, or the first player on the team, Capybara here in the yellow, playing as the Franks, teamed up with King Boo as the Mayans. So we got that one right, but that's an easy one. King Boo as the archer player. This is what we saw in week 1, the match that we casted there against Deceptive Cadence. And yeah, Capybara playing the Cav role once again. On the other side, Raiden. Not sure how to pronounce the name. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing it, but that's what we're going to go with here. Raiden here in the teal playing as the Japanese. Okay, so we got that pick wrong. And teamed up with Fanjita. I don't know if the J is supposed to be silent. I'll go with Fanjita, but again, apologies if I am mispronouncing these names. Fanjita in the green here playing as the Mongols. So presumably Fanjita here will be playing the scout role, and Raiden will be playing the archer role. But yeah, interesting picks. So yeah, it's just so Fanjita can pull off, you know, a ridiculously fast uptime, like 16 pop scouts. Maybe that's what we'll see. And presumably they'll hope to turn. Ooh, llama slaughter. You hate to see it, man. Those fills. Just ignoring shift clicks. But this makes me feel better. Happens even to much better players than myself. All right, let's take a quick look at the maps here. King Boo. Gold's bit 4. That's not ideal. You got a hill there, but it's reasonably close to the TC. Presumably you put your production buildings out front of that. And the berries are relatively safe. And it's quite wallable. I mean, you got pretty easy walls to work with there at some point. Yeah, I like that map. Capybara, I really like this map. Safe gold, pretty safe berries. You know, you could just wall here, wall to the TC, wall to the TC there. That's a really nice map. Over here for Raiden, not quite so nice. You've got gold out there underneath the big hill, although you are up against the scouts player initially. I guess the distance for King Boo to get here is really not that bad. Berries are okay. It's reasonably wallable. It's an alright map. And then over here for Fanjita. This map kind of sucks, actually. It's got to be the worst map of the 4, right? Got this gold way out here underneath this giant hill. It's super open on this side, so forget about walls on that side. Yeah, the wood lanes are kind of weird, kind of separated. Berries are forward as well. So that's got to be the worst map of the bunch. And that secondary gold, man, that's way out there in no man's land. And that one's not terribly close either. So yeah, probably my least favorite of the 4 maps. All right, at the moment, everyone just content here to push deer. Oop, I take that back. Raiden actually is the first to scout, locating Capybara's res. Let's see what he sees. All right, he scouted out the mill, scouted out the wood line, scouted out the gold. And all right, he notices Capybara pushing deer here. Let's see if he tries to be a pest. And yep, he will indeed. Capybara, he don't care. He's going to push deer anyway and fight at the same time. That's impressive. Ooh, lands a nice shot on Raiden there. Takes some arrows to the face, down to 12 HP. So that worked out just fine for Capybara. And we've got King Bo going forward as well to scout out his opponent. And boy, we've got some early uptime. 17 pop uptime for Fangita, dropping his barracks. So presumably, whoa, on gold though. Ooh, okay, queuing militia. So this is actually going to be men-at-arms from, like, crazy early men-at-arms from the Mongols. This is interesting, okay. Yeah, it's one of the fun things watching Division A is you get to see some really creative builds that you just don't see at lower elos like my own. And we've got 18 pop scouts here from our Franks player. 19 pop archers, presumably here for King Boo. Yeah, that's definitely looking like archers. And then over on this side, our Japanese player also going with 19 pop uptime. This will presumably be archers as well. All right. Fangita is up at 8 minutes and 3 seconds. And here come the men-at-arms. No men-at-arms upgrade in quite yet. I'm sure this build is crazy tight. At least assume Fangita will be upgrading those. All right, they're coming forward. What do they have to hit here? Well, they could certainly hit this gold. This gold we remarked on earlier. Ooh, and look, Fangita, yeah, doing everything he can to buy time here. He wants to try to delay that range until he gets there. If he can delay that range, that makes these men-at-arms... Ooh, villagers too. And going for a very, very aggressive tower there. Two vills down here for King Boo. Loses both the vills while building the range, and the range isn't finished. All right, he's sending a vill here to finish it off. Oh no. Oh no. The house goes down. He's going to lose another vill. This is a disaster right now here for King Boo. Already down 2 vills, now down 3. The range is delayed. Might going to lose the eagle as well. I think he's going to deny the tower, though. All right, dropping an additional range there. All right, does take out the tower. But man, 3 vills down already. Yeah, it looks like Capybara is going to prioritize sending scouts over here to try to help clean the men-at-arms before moving out on Raiden. Oh, Raiden also has militia. 1 militia? All right, this is fun. MPCC going with some really unorthodox, non-standard Arabia play, which is a blast. This is fun. All right, we've got 2 archers already built in there for King Boo. Getting a blacksmith down here. All right, Fangita dropping a house, I guess, presumably to... All right, the 1 militia goes down. I don't know what happened there, if that was men-at-arms, and then Raiden changed his mind on it. Ooh, all right. Still 2 men-at-arms alive. The 2 vills still alive. Capybara loses a scout and pretty low HP for one of those scouts, although archers are forward. But here comes Raiden as well. Raiden's got a spear. He's got fletching just about in, although only 1 archer here. Nice micro there by CapyCarrot to get that spear and avoid taking more damage. Really low HP on some of those scouts. Although surely they can take a lone villager, or pardon me, a lone archer. All right. So the push has been temporarily halted. We've got archers for King Boo, scouts for Capybara linking up. And what's the follow-up here on the other side? Oh, okay, a tower there. Looks like 3 villas on stone and a stable. So we're gonna get scouts. They're just gonna be a little bit later. So Fangita's attack 3 vills. That's a lot of eco deaths, but at the same time, yeah, wasn't able to get those towers up. So King Boost does have access to that gold at least. All right, Capybara looks like he's gonna lose another scout here. No, but he'll be able to jump on these archers. There's no spear with them right now. should get the clean here, no problem. And look at this, King Boo pressing the action. So Fangita trying to wall here quickly. Spear forward for Raiden. Ooh, and he gets a lot of damage there on Capybara. So Capybara got a number of archers, but yeah, those scouts are basically out of this game now. Just a couple HP points left on them. And how is CapyCarrot ahead in Vills? There are 5 Vills up right now on NPCC. I don't know how that's possible. Was there some damage? Yeah, it looks like Raiden is the one who's down 3 Vills. I don't know if Capybara got some damage in on his eco while we were looking elsewhere. I don't think so. I feel like we've been tracking the scouts, right? Maybe there's just a lot of idle time with whatever build they were going for. Let's... Alright, yeah. 2.5 minutes idle time, almost 2 minutes for Fangita. So, yeah, these builds are very, very tight, apparently. And, yeah, let's see if Fangita and Raiden can get their 2 armies together. We've got archers here for Raiden, but he's about to get doubled. He's about to get pinched here between King Boo and Capybara. Yeah. King Boo with a slight hill advantage. Really nice micro. Gets 2 picks there. And he's not even going to need Capybara's scouts to clean here, I don't think. Yep. Shot it. Capybara. Yep, they will get the clean here. And even military numbers, but down 8 Vills already is NPCC, which is wild. King Boo on point there. Immediately notices the scouts, quick walls that Vill. Got resource walls around his woodline. Ooh, close to being a hole there. But he catches that as well. Yeah, not any damage to be had here for Fangita. And it looks like NPC is... Well, we got archers still coming forward here. Yeah, and if these can mass up in decent numbers, do we still have scout production? No, no more scout production right now for Fangita. Yep, and there is that 3 tower up on that gold, which makes sense. That gold, as we noted before, very, very vulnerable. And, ooh, Raiden might be able to get some damage here on Capybara. Capybara scouts nowhere around. Got a couple here. Does he have upgrades? Does have armor. Which is exactly what you want up against this. Capybara moving off the 1 wood line. Gonna lose a Vill there. Loses another. Still even with all this though, a 6 Vill lead. Oh, it takes a lot of TC fire. Spears are in the mix too. Okay, so Capybara won't be able to clean this. On the other side, King Boo pressing the action, so a lot to try to track here. Capybara's lumberjacks just wheeling all around his base, but yeah, he's definitely going to take a lot of damage here. Oh no! Capybara selling for gold, looking to get up here, it appears. Wow, a massacre. A massacre. The scouts are coming in. The spears are out of position. See if these archers can get back toward those spears. King Boo's coming in. But boy, the damage has been done. We've got even Vill numbers. Over on this side, a defensive tower. Alright, the spears are down. Capybara, pretty low HP on these scouts. I think Raiden will be able to clean this. He's going to need those archers to come back. The archers are leaving. Oh, we've got Fangita scouts here as well. If they jump on that wood line. Raiden taking some more TC fire there to the face. But, oh yeah, here we go, here we go. Don't freeze on me. Don't freeze on me. Hang on. Gonna pause real quick. Yeah, this is flipping a bit here, it appears. Capybara and King Boo are both on the way up, though. About a third of the way to Castle Age. Raiden has just clicked himself. Fangita still needs a couple hundred more food to get there. So CapyCarrot will have a better uptime, but Frank's player is not going to have a good eco when he hits Castle Age. Let's unpause. Here we go. Oh, I'm getting a lot of lag here. What's going on? There we go. Man, that was brutal. That was absolutely brutal. Capybara, man, his eco is trashed right now. He's down to 26 villagers. More vills going down here. I still don't.
Shot it.
All right, King Boo's archers. Yeah, I guess they just didn't feel like they had the numbers. It was better to just preserve them. He doesn't want to lose these numbers before he has Expo. Expo not too far away. And, man, 14 Vill advantage all of a sudden for MPCC. Remember, CapyCarrot had the Vill advantage. They had like 5 or 6 Vills on MPCC before Raiden went into the base. Ooh, this could be a good trade for King Boo. He's got Hill, he's got numbers. Raiden wants to press the action here nonetheless. And yeah, here comes Expo, here comes Bodkin for King Boo. And where do we go here if you're... Ooh. Gonna clean the reinforcements here, Capybara. That's nice. Looks like he's gonna play one stable. Just try to get this eco to recover for a bit. Alright, Castle Age in here for Raiden. But here comes King Boo with good numbers. Bunch of free hits here for Capybara. So Raiden's numbers now aren't great. 23 Vills versus 43 for King Boo. Can King Boo carry long enough for Capybara to get his eco back in shape? That is the question. Here comes the second and third TC for Raiden. So he is going to prioritize some eco. But is that... Man, he's got 4 ranges to boot. He's got Hill here. Ballistics on the way for King Boo. Man, this is a good one. This is a great game. Second TC for our Mongols player. Not on stone at the middle at the moment. 360 in the bank. Yeah, the question is, when does the transition happen? And how does that work? I mean, do you just go Mangadai Expo on the field? But then can't they just produce a trash counter in skirms? So yeah, I haven't played that much with unique units on Arabia, so I'll be curious to see how these higher level players make that work. Alright, King Boo should be able to take a much better engagement here having ballistics. Ballistics not in yet for Raiden. Capybara's got knights. Not that many knights out yet for Fangita. Fangita's definitely got a better eco than Capybara, but not producing heavy numbers at the moment. King Boo with that ballistics, getting some kills here. Yeah, and what is the plan over here? We do have 2 stable, still not on stone. Eco lead now at 10 for MPCC. King Boo still with numbers over Raiden. Raiden doesn't have ballistics. And still only 9 knights on the field for both of our knights players. Man, King Boo producing like a madman. He's got a second wave heading toward Fangita's base. How many ranges is he working on? 4? It looks like 4 ranges for both of our archer players. There's going to be a lot of vulnerable eco here if Raiden's not careful. Alright, ballistics on the way now for Raiden. But Fangita could be in big trouble. He's got 2 groups of archers heading toward his base. Knights heading toward his base. Will MPCC get punished for being a little bit greedy here to open Castle Age? And yeah, King Boo with some crazy numbers here. 43 Expo up against how many we have here? Only 25. This is looking a bit scary now here for Fangita, who's adding a third town center. So this is looking like all-in military production right now for Capybara, or for CapyCarrot. And this should be a great fight for CapyCarrot here. Thumbring on the way as well, gonna make those archers even more deadly. Looking for an escape, Fangita trying to trap him. And the archers are out. They slither through the wall there. Is a tower here. Man, more archers coming in. King Boo just producing like a maniac. And I'm guessing he's going to be thinking about trying to get to Imperial Age in the not too distant future. Alright, respectable knight numbers now for Fangita. He's got 14 for both Cav players. But still, numbers, hill, thumb ring. This fight should be good for CapyCarrot. Man, total HP neck and neck here. More Expo coming in, and they still got that high ground. This is definitely going in favor of CapyCarrot. Some raids in the back as well here for Capybara. And it's a clean. NPCC in trouble now. They're only 2 vills ahead. How? How do they have a 2 vill lead? They've got 7 TCs up against 2. And, yeah, I just don't think Raiden's even noticed. He's so busy microing at the front. He's getting slaughtered right now back here at his base. And, man, despite all that crazy damage Capybara took at the end of Feudal Age, CapyCarrot, man, they're going to win this. 69 military on the field to 36. And what is the play here for Fangita? At the moment, 8 knights. Some nice ballistics dodging going on there. But yeah, Raiden's numbers are way down. 27 archers up against 62 here for King Boo. Capybara continuing to produce. How many stables he produced now? 2? Yeah, more knights on the field than Fangita, despite having 30 fewer villagers. Yeah, this could be another great fight for King Boo here. Knights getting the jump as well. An Imperial Age on the way for King Boo. As if things weren't looking bad enough here for NPCC. We're about to have Arbalest on the field. Alright, but now a 20 vill advantage for NPCC. Am I misreading things? What is going on right now? Alright. Yeah. A real nice boom going on there for Fangita. Up to 80 vills. King Boo, though, man. He's on the way to Imp on 1 TC, and he's got 63 vills. More vills than Raiden. He's been operating on 3 TC for quite a while here. Yeah, this is a kind of a masterclass we're seeing here for King Boo. Some raids from from Capybara. Oh! Yeah, unfortunate timing for Raiden going out for the TC. Loses a number of vills. Yeah, an Imperial Age is not in the cards here for Raiden. Only has 50 food in the bank at the moment. And these boys, these are going to be Expo very, very soon. Second group from King Boo. So yeah, the ability of King Boo here to have multiple groups of archers and to control them both is really impressive. Another brutal raid here on Raiden's gold. This gold has been a nightmare for him. And there is Imp, and Raiden is in big, big trouble here. Yeah, GG is called. Understandably so, and wow. What a comeback by CapyCarrot. What a beautiful, beautiful Castle Age play by King Boo. And definitely the right call, staying 1 TC. Yeah, CapyCarrot there stayed 1 TC himself as the Franks player. And it just kind of feels like NPCC was maybe a little too greedy in Castle Age there. I mean, they knew how much damage they'd done on CapyCarrot, and I think they thought they could get away with it. I think they thought there's no way this team's going to be able to produce enough in Castle Age. But King Boo's numbers were off the charts. All right, let's take a quick look at the statistics here. Yeah, really positive KD there for King Boo, unsurprisingly. Fangita with the best eco, also unsurprisingly operating on 4 TCs, although not even 1,000 more vil than King Boo. So King Boo must have had some just absurdly efficient economy going on. He was on 1 TC versus 4, and he's only about 800 res beneath the Mongols player. Raiden with, man, that's some APM. My guy. That's impressive. All right, game 2, let's go. So MPCC's home map is Nomad. So this will be the map for game 2. And let's go. All right, what do we have for Civ? Spanish Persians for MPCC. No surprise there. Malians, Berbers. Is that what we guessed? I think we got that one right. All right, Capybara going to be setting up here. And, oh man, everyone's going to be real close together. Yeah, we are, we could see a messy game, no doubt. And, man, if I'm CapyCarrot here, I'm not liking that I'm this close to the Spanish player. Because getting into a castle drop war with Spanish is never fun. All right, so Fangita here. He's the Persian player. So yeah, that's great for the Persian player. You have the freedom to relocate down to the south. So if you want to play the Boomy role, you'll be in a good position to do it. King Boo, this is a great house. That's a smart location for the house. I don't know if he knows Fangita's there, but especially later once you have Town Watch, you'll be able to keep an eye on all this. So you've got the gold, 2 piles of gold, pile of stone. I like that a lot. Raiden, TC already up. And Capybara, our Malians player right here. So Malians Berbers. No access to stone here for the Berbers player. No access to stone at all. So, yeah, Berbers going to stone early. Might have thought that'd be the play here. Try to get to Camel Archer to deal with the conks. But it looks like the Malians player will be the only one who has access to stone. Yeah, King Boo, this spot is not enviable at all. He doesn't even have decent gold. Like, he's got to go way out here to get gold. The wood line's not that great at all. There's no berries near him. That boar obviously will go to Fangita. He does have that boar. So, oh no. Oh no. Looks like we have an out of sync replay here. Let me take a look at the main game. Yeah, error replaying game. Man, we've been getting a lot of these lately. I don't know what the deal is. This was not a zipped file. This was straight off of... yeah, this was posted straight in, so this wasn't like a zipping, unzipping issue. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to jump to game 3. This is really unfortunate. There is a game 3, however. So we know that MPCC takes this game. Huge apologies to Fangita and Raiden. I really want to see what happens here. Should be an exciting game with the positions. But yeah, they managed to pull this off, so we do go to game 3. Yeah, apologies again. What a bummer. I'm having a lot of out of sync games lately. I do not know why that is, what's going on there, if that's something with the latest patch, or if that's an... I don't think it'd be an issue with capture rate because it's having an error. It's having an error in the underlying game. But alas, game 3 we go. Acropolis. We've got a 1-1 set here. This is the home map for CapyCarrot. And what civs do we have here? Chinese for King Boo. And Khmer for Capybara. We've been seeing Khmer, a lot of Khmer on Acropolis so far in this tournament. Not only nice because you can have some early uptimes, but also nice because you're going to have some really vulnerable wood lines, right? Perhaps down here. This is probably where you go if you're Capybara. But when you're Khmer, you could stick a house down there. So if enemy archers do end up getting over there, you at least, you're still going to suffer idle time, but you can keep those vills alive. But yeah, we'll be excited to see how early our Khmer player tries to go up here, how aggressive they play. But Chinese Khmer for CapyCarrot. On the other side, MPCC, we're looking at Vietnamese and Huns. So Vietnamese, of course, you can see your opponent's TC right off the rip. So that makes scouting a bit easier. And Huns. Huns are Huns. You can have good uptimes with Huns. Great scout production in Feudal Age. So we will undoubtedly see lots of feudal aggression in this one.
Timo.
Yeah, taking a quick look at the maps here. So, yeah, different strategies for different players on this map. Sometimes you'll see players go with the initial lumber camp up at the top, like Fangita does here. And yeah, but that's not what Raiden's going to do. Raiden's going to go with his initial lumber camp down here in the pit. And it looks like Capybara is going to do the same, given that he's scouting that area right now. But this is Khmer. So Khmer, yeah, it looks like he's just going to ham food, try to get a really, really competitive uptime, then go to wood a bit later. Our Chinese player also going down into the pit. Although choosing to go on the enemy side of it as opposed to down here. Yeah, I don't know what the rationale is for that. But it may be that he just liked the woodline better. Or, yeah, it was just easier to scout. I mean, the TC, I guess, is a little closer to that location. But, I mean, it might also be that King Boo and Capybara are anticipating that they're going to be dictating the terms in Feudal Age because of the crazy Khmer uptime. This is absurd. 15 pop uptime. Get out of here, man. That's crazy. How many vills go down here? 8 vills. So yeah, this will be a build to watch later. Capybara, 15 pop Khmer. Scouts. All right, we've got a scout battle here between Boo and Raiden. All right, 19 pop uptime for our Chinese player. And sending some additional vills down there into the pit. Yeah, Raiden, like he did in game 1, being a pest here, trying to keep King Boo from pushing the last deer. But he's going to be a super pest. Not only is he going to prevent King Boo from taking the deer, he's going to take it himself. That is a long push. That's a long push. All right. Bear player is up. Hun's going for a 19 pop scout build. But Capybara already out here. And we're going to have a 20 pop uptime here for Raiden. So CapyCarrot will certainly have the initiative here. Some resource walls here for Fangita, but Yeah, that's definitely a significant wood investment for a wood line that is going to be dead here very, very quickly. Those vills are going to over-chop that in no time. And yeah, there's the stable. There is the first additional scout on the field. So the pressure is on. King Boo. Yeah, King Boo getting the kill on Raiden. Raiden gets caught out against a feudal age scout. So no hope to run there. Alright, here comes the Hun stable. So Huns do produce faster, so maybe Fangita will be able to catch up here. But already 3 scouts on the field for Capybara, and he's now heading over to the archer player. Who's wide open down here, who's got a gold mine there that could be hit. And yeah, man, CapyCarrot, they came prepared for this map. This is their home map, recall. They're looking to put some crazy pressure on early here. Alright, there's the first range for Raiden. Does have a spear out. So anticipating the scouts coming this way. Presumably his teammate let him know, hey, they left my base. They're probably heading to you. Nice micro there by Capybara. Not walking into a trap. Raiden desperately trying to get walled up on this side. And man, Archer's already out here for King Boo. First Archer queued up here for a Vietnamese player. And a 2-vil lead as well for CapyCarrot. That's probably just the Chinese bonus there. Second range here for Raiden. Alright. The scouts for Fangita coming over here to help out his teammate. Another spear down on the wood line here for Raiden. Ooh, but look at this. His second range being idled. It should go up. Alright, no fletching for either player quite yet. Ooh, Boo could lose his archers here. Got a lot of scouts jumping on him. They have a hill as well. So yeah, King Boo will lose those scouts. Capybara looking for damage, but there's none to be had. Not with these spears out. And yeah, suddenly things not looking too bad here for MPCC. They're still down in numbers. Capybara's got a lot of scouts on the field. 7. Well, 7 for Fangita as well. He's actually going to take a decent fight there. Gets a lot of free hits in. So yeah. Huns, man. Yeah, producing those scouts faster. Able to catch up in numbers. Decent fight there for Capybara, though. Does take out 1 scout. And back to a 2-scout lead. But look at the numbers coming forward from King Boo. Somewhat reminiscent of game 1, where King Boo just always had a numbers advantage on Raiden. And yep, I think looking to link up with the scouts here. Where are those scouts in? All right, they're coming over now, and let's see how this fight goes down. They might be able to catch these scouts out here by themselves, though. A couple free hits there for Raiden. But yeah, now CapyCarrot has been alerted to their presence. King Boo so good at maintaining hill position here. And they definitely have numbers. Yeah, Raiden, I think, is going to lose these archers. Trying to get up on the hill, trying to get back to his base to get near reinforcements. King Boo moves to the north there. I think he thought maybe they were going around that way. So now going to lose his position. Still numbers advantage here for CapyCarrot. Oh, man, this is neck and neck. Fletching in for both our archers players. And let's see how the cookie crumbles here. Defender's advantage for Raiden. So yeah, I think if you're Fangita and Raiden, you probably just hold back here a little bit. Try to get a couple more numbers. King Boo and Capybara don't want to let those archers pile up. So they're actually going to move out and try to hit Fangita's base here. Fangita puts both his starting wood lines actually up at the top. Ooh, catching some reinforcements as well. So So military numbers are pretty close, but look at this, a 9 vil advantage for CapyCarrot. So it seems like in both Game 1 and Game 3 here, MPCC has had a considerable amount of idle time in Feudal Age. And in this case, probably had to do with the fact that, yeah, the action was in their face. Another scout goes down there for Fangita. Oh man, this looked like it was going to be a good fight for MPCC, but reinforcements arrive for King Boo. And suddenly they have great archer numbers. They have scout numbers. It's going to be a clean. Yeah, +1 armor in as well for CapyCarrot. Forging on the way as well. Yeah, and suddenly this is looking real bad for MPCC. Down 13 vils. And a lot more to go down here as well. Yeah, they call the GG. Yeah, they knew they were dead. There's nothing Fangita can possibly do to stop this here. These archers are going to come in, kill both those wood lines, and that lead will only bloom from there. So, such a bummer about Game 2. Apologies for that. Yeah, just a bugged replay, though. Nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Congratulations to CapyCarrot taking this set, so they earn another point in Week 3. Not sure what position that will put them into quite yet, but I think they should be sitting on pauses. Yeah, they should be sitting pretty for the playoffs. So I think if they win in Week 4, they will definitely have a spot in the playoffs. Not sure where this loss puts MPCC and if it puts them out of the playoff hunt or not. Yeah, I'll have to check on that later. And yeah, we don't know all the results for Week 3 yet either. Take a quick look at the stats here for Game 3. Raiden actually had a really positive KD there. 7 kills to 3, just didn't really have the numbers, I think was the problem. But Fangita, yeah, took a lot of losses there. There's a few vils in the mix. And yeah, do we have the army numbers? So yeah, King Boo, 21 archers up against 18 for Raiden. They had scout numbers as well, but they also had upgrades on the scouts. So that made a huge advantage in that fight, having that +1 armor. All right. And that will do it for this set. I will be back with some more AOE Leagues action soon. Yeah, congrats to CapyCarrot taking another win. And yeah, GG, well played.